Westchester County has taken delivery of the first of 6 all-electric buses for the fleet of B-Line buses operated by Yonkers-based Liberty Lines. The buses are manufactured by New Flyer, a subsidiary of NFI Group, the largest transit bus manufacturer in North America. Its primary factory is in Anniston, Alabama. The all-electric buses are powered by high-energy batteries, and a full charge that can keep the buses running for about 200 miles takes just about 4 hours. The first bus had a price tag of $969,000, and New York State is providing just over $326,000 per bus. The New York Power Authority is covering the $1.7 million cost of installing 6 charging stations for the buses within the bus depot. The first bus has 32 seats and, by being all electric, is expected to avoid burning approximately 5,000 gallons of diesel fuel each year.
This is the first step in Westchester's evolution to a cleaner and greener zero-emission fleet. It won't be long before we refer to pure diesel the same way we talk about horse and buggies. The buses represent only a part of the project. The power, the charging infrastructure, new maintenance procedures, operational management are all part of this evolution. Implementing public transit's next generation will be a significant challenge and one we look forward to.
We are very strong partners with Westchester County. We also are supporting the implementation of a number of renewable projects on different facilities across the county and working with schools and other local municipalities to support their energy efficiency goals. Fundamentally, all of this is part of our clean energy transition in supporting the decarbonization of all sectors of the economy.
This was a project that began early in 2020, culminating today with the delivery of the first of the 6 electric buses that we will be delivering here to Westchester County. I would also like to add that being also a Westchester County resident, personally makes me feel really good about being included on improving our environment with the addition of these electric buses and hopefully more.
We talk a lot about how are we going to handle climate crisis, how are we going to handle climate change. If you go on the internet, there are 1,000 commenters. More people talk about the crisis than talk about the steps that would resolve it. Some of the steps that are offered to resolve it are wide-based issues that can't be dealt with by a county government or a town government. They're national, they're international compacts that have to be created. We look to technology to solve problems that seem to be unsolvable at this stage of the game. But what we can do in a county government, and a county as big as Westchester with 1 million people, but a county as small as a county of 1 million people in a state of 20 million and a nation of 320 million people, we can do very specific things. We can get Priuses and Bolts for our regular fleet and convert our regular fleet from gasoline to electric. And we can convert our buses from diesel to electric. Not far from here, we have a compost facility that we created to try to encourage more composting by municipal governments as well as by individuals so that you can take out of the waste stream less garbage to burn, more that you can compost and get rid of in an appropriate environmental fashion, turn into mulch that's valuable to you. Those actions are real, and that's exactly what we're trying to do our share to deal with climate crisis. And if we do those things and more, then we can look back in any number of the years in the future, and when somebody asks, what did you do about this? How did you resolve it? How did you address it? This is one of those days, and this is one of those ways.